Hi, my name is Clinton Erling, and I'm the president of the Georgetown Chamber of Commerce and Industry. The Chamber's Business Review is an informative weekly television magazine of the Georgetown Chamber of Commerce and Industry. We will showcase the activities of the Georgetown Chamber of Commerce and Industry, feature interviews of prominent business personalities, and broadcast our popular training seminars for the entire country's benefit. So please sit back and enjoy while we indulge your attention over the next half an hour.
Now, we will come to the awards. The recognition by the Chamber of those who have contributed significantly. In fact, not merely to the Chamber, but to the development of the private sector in our country. And one of the most significant things that I find we're doing tonight is recognition of those who have contributed from the past, the older heads that were there before Clinton. And I admire the fact that Clinton has found, after some research I suspect, 9 of them. And they're all here tonight. And we're going to honor every one of them tonight. Beginning with Mr. Sheikh, or is it Sheikh Nasser? Over here to my left, I think. Sheikh was president from 1967 to 1969. So Sheikh, you take it. And then Dennis Moore. Where are you, Dennis? There, right there. 1989, 1992, and 1994, and 1995. And Hansel Barrow, you're somewhere over there, I think. 1993 to 1994, Hans. Maniram Prasad is not with us tonight, 1995 to 2001, but his son Navin is. So Navin, would you come and join us on behalf of your dad? Eddie Boyer, who doesn't know Eddie Boyer? 2001 to 2005. Eddie, please. And who doesn't know the next one? Captain Gerald Gavaya, 2005 to 2007. And Colonel, it says retired in brackets, Carl Morgan, 2007 to 2008. Carl, where are you? And Mr. Chandradat Chintamani, 2008 to 2010. Last but not least, and the most recent, Kamal Ramnoth. Kamal is the immediate past president. He's been involved in the chamber since 1993. Prior to being elected president in 2010, he served as the senior vice president. And not only did he chair the Chamber's Security and Government Subcommittee, he also sat on the Trade and Investment and Membership Committees. He currently chairs the Renovation Committee, so he's still involved. And then we come to Captain Gerald Gavaya. Is one of the finest airline pilots we have in this country. He's flown me through some pretty sticky weather from time to time, and I have to tell you, he's pretty good. Even I believe in him. He's the Chief Executive Officer of the Roraima Group of Companies. He's one of the 5 owners at Ogle Airport, one of the private sector government partnerships that we can all be proud of in this country, and Jerry was a founder member of that, and he's put his money there too. He was the chairman of the Private Sector Commission. He's also served over the years as president of the Tourism and Hospitality Association, so he's one of my predecessors, though I'm a little older than he is. The Guyana Association of Travel Agents, the Aircraft Owners Association, and the Caribbean Association of Travel Agents. So Jerry has played a major, a very important, a critical part in the development of the private sector in this country. Eddie Boyer. He's the founder and the chief executive officer of the National Hardware Group of companies. Eddie has given time and energy to the private and public and charitable organizations of Guyana. He's the past president of course, of this organization, which is why he's there. He has served on a number of boards over the past years, and he continues his service to his country in a very great way. Eddie is currently serving, playing a very important role, I can tell you that, because I'm part of it, on the Private Sector Commission. And it's great to have him there with us. And he's on the council now. Mani Ram Prasad, he's not here with us, but his son is. Mani Ram served as chairman of the Private Sector Commission as well. He's been a director of the Pegasus Hotel. He's a former chairman of the Chetty Jagan International Airport, chairman of the Guyana National Shipping Association Corporation, chairman of the Property Holdings, and chairman of the Guyana Stores Limited, and chairman of a whole lot of other things too. So he should get the prize of the year for being chairman. Hans, we all know for many years. He's a great fellow. I've known him for many years myself. I think he's one of our finest Guyanese citizens, and it's fantastic to have you with us tonight, Hans. Dennis is a senior former manager of Booker's Sugar Estates. Dennis, perhaps you should come back and help out again. He then worked with Guystack, Bidco, and Insurance and Timber before joining the CL Financial Conglomerate for over 17 years, where he retired as a senior corporate officer in 2003. Some of his major accomplishments are that he was the first centenary president of the Chamber, founder signatory of the Private Sector Commission, deputy chairman of the Trade Facilitation Board. He was awarded the AA in 1995 by Dr. Chetty Jagan for outstanding performance in industry and commerce. So Dennis, great to have you with us tonight. Sheikh M.V. Nasser. He served as the president from 1967 to 1969. He's been a member of the Chamber for over 40 years. Because of his work in the field of commerce and industry, and especially customs laws and procedures, he won the hearts of many of the larger companies and the legal advisors in both banks, Barclays, and the Royal Bank of Canada. But it was Sheikh who single-handedly solicited help from the larger companies and purchased for $32,000 the present property we now hold, that is the Chamber, as our own. So Sheikh gave the Chamber the home they now have. Well done, Sheikh. You may take your seats after you have been duly pinned. And Dennis, more. Finally, Sheikh Nasir. And Sheikh, thank you very much for sharing your memories with us. Much appreciated. And now we come to the substantive awards of the Chamber to recognize the media. They didn't, they'd be in trouble. They give this award in recognition of outstanding media coverage of the work of the Chamber and the business community, the media that has covered the Chamber most effectively and in the interest of the Chamber. There were 3 nominees: Multi-Tech Vision, MTV, Channel 65, Capital News, and Guyana Times. And the award goes to Capital News. And Mr. Enrico Wolford will come to receive. The founder and the captain of Capital News for 20 years. So he's been causing trouble in the media for 20 years. When he came as a young man from qualifying as a journalist in the United States, he joined GBC, and shortly after that came under my wing, the Guyana Public Communications Agency, which was the successor of the Ministry of Information, which we scrapped and established Public Communications Agency, and I'm happy to say that this government has followed suit and haven't reappointed a Minister of Information or Ministry of Information. And Enrico worked under me very successfully. I asked him if I could call him a protege, and he sort of frowned, so I won't. But we have worked as colleagues, professional colleagues. So all the good he does these days, I'm responsible for, and all of the bad I had nothing to do with. Michelle Giles, I would ask you to come forward and put yourself in first-class stead with media by presenting this award. From now on, you will get excellent coverage. So come forward to receive the award.
Come forward. Yeah, good.
Thank you. The next award is the Long Service Award. It's for long and outstanding membership, dedicated and committed to the Chamber since 1944. This award goes to the Demerara Tobacco Company Limited.
Look here.
Public Service Award of Excellence. And I imagine a great deal of thought went into this. It's given by the Chamber for the public service organization that effectively facilitates the work of the business community by exhibiting the highest standard of service. And that award is going, hold your breath, to the Ministry of Home Affairs. During the year 2013, the Ministry, in fact, collaborated with the Chamber and other private sector organizations, and I can vouch for that fact, on a number of initiatives, and have always been available when called upon for any assistance that the private sector has needed for their responsibility.
Turn here.
This is a very important award the Chamber gives. It's for corporate citizenship. And they give it to small companies and to small and medium-sized companies, and then they give it to bigger companies. Personally, I think this is one of the most important awards given to any company, because it's a company that demonstrates ethical leadership, good corporate governance, and most important of all, gives back to the community that it functions and profits from. And there were two nominees, John Lewis Stiles and the Gift Center. And the award goes to John Lewis Stiles.
Good job.
Okay. John,
Look at that. Right, that's it.
And now the large companies that were nominated for a Corporate Citizens Award. And they are, I feel a bit sorry in Hollywood. The Republic Bank, Guyana Limited. Did you sell Guyana? UGPC. And Coast Guyana. And the award goes to Courts Guyana. The Chamber also awards innovation. And that award is given in recognition of recorded breakthrough achievements in technology, processes, marketing campaigns, development that have impacted positively on the quality of products, services, customer satisfaction, process efficiencies, employee satisfaction, and company product image. And there were three nominees. And they are impressions, sterling products, the Brain Street Group, and the winner is impression. It's given to the person who has continued active interest in the well-being of the Chamber, who has really been loyal to, supported, continued to make his wisdom available to our young leader of the Chamber, and has made a significant contribution to the overall success of the organization. And that person is none other than Komal Rambo. And this, again, is the Chamber Award. And this award, I can tell you, goes to a very deserving young lady. And this young lady has demonstrated continued active interest in the well-being of the Chamber. She's made a significant contribution to the overall success of the organization and its work. And her name is none other than Bonita Marissa Loden. And now the Young Business Executive Award. Who would that be? There were 4 nominees. Joseph Lewis from Shoe Source, Gregory Shaw from California Stucco, Terry Singh from Japas, and Vivek Joshi, Hand in Hand Group of Companies. And the award goes to Terry Singh of Japan. Terry is one of the most successful of the new generation of Guyanese mining entrepreneurs. Today he is the CEO of Japals, a company dealing in heavy-duty equipment, spares, mining, and mining supplies. This company intensified its presence in the mining industry, moving up from a small mining concession to a medium-scale mining operation. And Japals Mining Company was awarded in 2012 as one of the top gold producers in Guyana. There you go. Lifetime Achievement Award. It's a very special award. It's a Lifetime Achievement Award. Its contribution to the development of the business environment in Guyana, and which presents opportunities for learning in future generations. And the lady who is going to receive this award is the matriarch of the Parfum and Mendes Group of Companies, June Mendes. Yes, he deserves it to stand and clap. And indeed, June is one of the best looking of our senior executive ladies. And I'm going to give the ambassador of the EU, Mr. Robert Kopecki, the honor and opportunity to make this award. Robert, you can do anything to it. Until her retirement in 2006, she continues to serve as chairperson of the board, providing guidance and advice to the management team so she doesn't let the youngsters get away with too much. Outside of June's business activities, she's been very active, though very inconspicuous, so in community service in a private capacity. She has served on several boards and charities because she strongly believes not only in assistance for the less fortunate, but in supporting non-profit initiatives, strengthening family groups, and providing opportunities for individuals to develop and succeed, especially in sports. And I have a lot of respect for that, June. In retirement, June continues to be a benefactor to those in need, spends time traveling the world, I understand. Anytime you need a companion, June, just let me know. I'll get permission. And still keeps a watchful eye on the operation of the Parfum and Men's groups. I can tell you it's more than a watchful eye. And June, we would be very pleased, we'd be very honored if you come up and say a few words. The most distinguished awards that the Chamber can give, and that is the President's Awards from the Chamber. They're given in recognition of the company's achievements for significant investments and growth and good corporate citizenship. And the first of these is to be presented by Clinton to the Footsteps Megastore. The next President's Award goes to the Business of the Year Award. There are 3 nominees for this award. Again, John Lewis Stiles, the Princess Hotel and Casino Fun City Family Entertainment Center, where you can see the most modern movies showing, almost ahead of what you see in New York, sometimes I think ahead of what you can see in New York, and the Brain Street Group. And the award goes to the Princess Hotel. Now we come to the final award, but not the final event of the night, but the final award of the night. And this is the Business of the Year award to large companies. And the nominees, the companies that have demonstrated, again, good overall performance in the area of financial growth, in customer satisfaction, internal process improvements, employee relations, and development and corporate citizenships. And these awards have been very carefully chosen, and a great deal of thought has gone into them. And there are 4 nominees. Again, Japarts. Pomeroon Oil Milling, Queen's Atlantic Investment Incorporated, and Macor. I'll repeat them. Japarts, Pomeroon Oil Milling, Queen's Atlantic Investment Incorporated, and Macor. And the award goes to Queen's Atlantic Investments Incorporated. Mr. Parmanan Samaru is technical advisor to the group, has come forward to accept the award, and the award is to be given by no less a person than our distinguished president himself.
Congratulations.
Queens is recognized by such an investment, and others, the importance of sport and its development. And the group has made significant investments in the new areas, and this has led to the acquisition of the franchise for Guyana Amazon Warriors team, again, hugely deserving. The hosting of the inaugural CPL cricket tournament in July, August last year. The title sponsorship of the league, now known as the Limacol CPL. Making the coolest sporting league in the Caribbean even cooler, I'm told. Introduction of Limacol, a Guyanese product, as a global brand. That's really something, I think. Though those of us as old as I am can remember Limacol forever. And they have really provided a stimulus for economic development for Guyana as a whole, including boosting our tourism sector. And I congratulate them for those initiatives and that investment. So a real hand of applause for that company.